Pimentel of BehindTheGloves.com here with Robert Guerrero. Robert, this is actually the first time I'm seeing your opponent right now, and I'm like, wow, this guy's tall. What are your thoughts on that? Obviously, he's lanky. He has long arms from the looks of it, and it looks like you're going to have to be working on the inside a lot. Your thoughts, just first of all, looking at your opponent for the first time?
Man, I had that same surprised look like you. Like, man, this guy's tall. Good thing that I can only find good tall sparring. That's it. So all the guys I was sparring were, I knew he was tall, but I didn't think he was that tall. The biggest guy I had in sparring he was about maybe 6'1", close to 6'1". But you know, you just got to be ready. You got to be ready for everything. So you know, not being able to find a lot of film on him. One of the things was you know, be ready for whatever's gonna come.
Now, obviously, the last time we spoke, I asked, if you're gonna be brawling or you're gonna be boxing. With a lankier fighter like him, it'd be a little bit more difficult to fight on the outside because he obviously would have the reach advantage. What would you do to actually get into his body and work with him?
You know, bobbing, weaving, slipping. You know, working behind a jab. Even though he's taller than me, you know, you can still out jab a guy. So you know, work behind the jab and you know, go fill him out the first 2 rounds and then go from there.
We've seen it in the past where an Argentinian was brought in that nobody knew, and they were designated to lose. You know, Victor Ortiz versus Maidana. How do you make it for you not to fall in line into like that Victor Ortiz model where you basically don't know anything about him and he's just going to catch you by surprise?
That's the thing, is not knowing anything about him. It excites you because you got to be ready for everything. You don't know what's going to come. You know, that it kind of takes you back to you know, when you're coming up. You know, you're going to fight and you don't know who you're going to get in with. They have you matched up. You can't find film. You know, you don't know what's coming, so you just got to be ready. So you know, it's kind of exciting to know that you know, you have to build a game plan just around a bunch of different fighters.
So it's safe to say that you're not falling into what like you said you fell into last year with Aaron Martinez, so unknown that it was kind of difficult to get up for it.
Oh, most definitely. That was a big eye opener for me, was that Martinez fight. And you know, taking a guy light, you know, seeing his record, not having a lot of knockouts, but then you're on the canvas. So it's like, man, you know, like I said, it's one of those rude awakenings that gets you up for fights.
And this is obviously to resurge your career. Obviously, you got the match with Danny Garcia. You've said it from the beginning. You've always wanted that rematch, and this is just a step in that process, correct?
Most definitely. This is just, you know, part of the bump in the road that, you know, that gets you back there. So you got to take care of business, you know, Saturday night.
What could the fans expect from Robert Guerrero and David Peralta in the ring Saturday night here at the Honda Center?
A good fight, man. You know, like I said, you know, not knowing too much, you know, it makes the fight interesting, and you know, I'm excited about it, and you know, I'm gonna do a lot of different things. You know, I've been working since that last Danny Garcia fight. I was working on different things for that fight, and you know, they're starting to fall into place now. So you know, I'm excited, and you know, can't wait to be back in the ring Saturday night.
If all goes well, do you think you'll have a third fight this coming year, or do you think you'll sit out up until January?
We'll see. We'll see. You know, I want to stay active. Stay sharp. You know, I think just the inactivity, you know, you start to fall into patterns and also, you know, bad habits. So, you know, staying active is the big key.
Well, thank you for your time, Robert. Obviously, good luck on Saturday night versus David Peralta. Anything you got to say to the fans?
Yeah, tune in Saturday night on Spike because it's going to be a good fight.
As he stated, tune in on Spike. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Honda Center, Saturday, August 27th. Thank you for your time once again, Robert. Have a good one.
Hey, fight fans, if you guys haven't already done so, make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.